Welcome to my Oxbeau city, Memphis, Tennessee. Today we are visiting Oxbeau, a local store right here in East Memphis, and we will be having a conversation with Andrew Arbogast, the owner and creator of Arbo's Cheese Dip. So out of all the places that we could have picked to meet at, you said this was your favorite place, and we could have picked any place that distributes your cheese, but we chose Oxbeau. So tell us why you love Oxbeau so much.
Well, I'm in here once a week at least doing some shopping, but I remember back in 2015, my mom shipped me for Christmas a pair of socks from here, and I've been hooked ever since. It's a great family environment. It's locally owned. They were one of the first that brought on Arbo's cheese dip, and literally everything in here I would be fine taking home.
So Andrew, tell us about how you got from the Army to cheese dip.
Going from flying helicopters in the Army for 10 years, I realized that that was going to be a short-lived career, and so I needed to make that transition and decided to go corporate. And 4 years into corporate, I'd had enough and just decided to start making cheese dip.
That's amazing. So as a local Memphian, you could have picked barbecue sauce, but you didn't. You chose cheese.
I thought, well, I don't have to go and create something new that I have no experience with or know-how. I've made this cheese dip for years, and I knew how to make it and make it well and different variations of it. So for me, I just kind of stepped into it because the idea was already there, and I thought, well, you know, Memphis is a cheese dip. I don't know if it's a capital, but we're cheese dip lovers, and I thought, why not add more to this? You can't have enough cheese dip on the shelf. So
did you do any test batch runs with any friends?
Well, so it's my dad's recipe, and so for the last 30 years, we had tested it on a lot of people, and folks had told us we needed to try to sell it. And I had the confidence of the product, but didn't have the know-how. Once the idea came to mind, I just continued to research how do you put a family recipe into a container and sell it in stores.
So Andrew, tell us about how your product ended up across the nation.
So it all started right here at Oxbeau and our local grocery stores here in Memphis. They were willing to bring me on, and once we got this cult following here locally, we were able to approach Kroger, which is a big grocery store here in Memphis. And once we got into Kroger, it's like the floodgates open, and eventually it was Publix, Walmart, Harris Teeter, Schnucks. We're across 20 plus states and 2,000 stores.
So tell us about how big you envision this brand growing.
So my goal and my dream is that this is in every household and it becomes a staple and the cheese dip of America.
What additional products should we expect in the future?
Well, that's always on the forefront of my mind, and you want to keep relevant in this industry, but right now my strategy is growing with the current 3 cheese dips, but I do have an idea of potentially bringing on some tortilla chips or potentially some salsa just to add to the family.
I love it. One of the many things that I love about East Memphis is the easy access from your doorstep to all of your daily needs, from local boutiques to grocery stores, local restaurants and bars. Everything is right at your fingertips when you're living in East Memphis. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you will join us on the next episode of American Dream TV. That's good.
Still got it.